Interesting details that make 1917 an epic war movie. Hugely daring and ambitious. That's how A-list director and producer Steven Spielberg describes his latest production, the World War I film 1917, coming on Christmas Day 2019. Set during the most turbulent year of the war, 1917 is rich with interesting details that make it an epic war movie in the making. Number 5, it's produced by Steven Spielberg's Amblin Partners. In 2015, acclaimed director Steven Spielberg co-founded Amblin Partners that primarily produces and distributes films and TV shows using the DreamWorks Pictures, Amblin Entertainment, and participant media brands. It has produced the smash hits The Girl on the Train,
Because I'm afraid of myself,
A Dog's Purpose, Ready Player One, The Post, and Green Book, which won Best Picture at the 91st Academy Awards. Making a war film isn't uncharted territory for Spielberg, who directed Empire of the Sun, War Horse, and the 1998 monumental war film, Saving Private Ryan, for which Spielberg got his second Oscar Best Director award. In 2017, Amblin Partners through DreamWorks Pictures did Thank You for Your Service, a biographical war drama film praised by critics but flopped big time. This year, Amblin Partners offers moviegoers the period war film 1917, directed by Sam Mendes, who has worked with Spielberg as producer in 1999's American Beauty, that won Oscar Best Picture and Best Director for Mendes. With Spielberg behind 1917, it's likely to become another war movie of epic proportions. Number 4, Oscar winner Sam Mendes directs the film. 1917 director Sam Mendes started out in London's stage production scene in 1990 and is known for his dark reinventions of stage musicals like Cabaret and Oliver. He finally won the Tony Award for Best Direction of a Play in 2019 for The Ferryman. Mendes branched out to film directing in 1999 with his first movie, American Beauty, which became a phenomenal success.
I love shooting this gun!
It grossed $353 million against a $15 million budget and swept 5 Oscar awards, including Best Picture, Best Actor for Kevin Spacey, Best Original Screenplay, Best Cinematography, and Best Director for Mendes, making him the 6th winner for a directorial debut in Oscars history. He collaborated with American Beauty producer Steven Spielberg in 2 more successful films. And then he did the James Bond movies Skyfall and Spectre that raked in a combined box office gross of $1.98 billion. Since 1999, 1917 is only the 8th feature film of Mendes, but with his track record, much is expected from his 4th collaboration with Spielberg. I couldn't be happier to be back working with Amblin and Steven Spielberg again, Mendes says. Number 3, ace cinematographer Roger Deakins reunites with Mendes. When ace cinematographer Roger Deakins celebrated his 30th year in the filmmaking industry, he was conferred the Most Excellent Order of the British Empire, a British Order of Chivalry, for his services to film. After all, he has shot 55 films, won 4 BAFTA and 1 Oscar awards as a cinematographer. Over the years, Deakins has collaborated with distinguished directors like Michael Radford, the Coen brothers Ethan and Joel, Edward Zwick, Denis Villeneuve, and Sam Mendes. The 2019 war film 1917 marks the 4th collaboration of Mendes and Deakins as director and cinematographer respectively. Incidentally, they first worked together in 2005's Jarhead, an American biographical war drama film based on U.S. Marine Anthony Swofford's memoir. It got mixed reviews and was a modest success box office-wise. Revolutionary Road, their second team-up, earned Deakins nominations from critics associations, while the 3rd collaboration, Skyfall, gave the cinematographer an Oscar nomination. 1917 is a reunion of sorts for Mendes and Deakins in the war movie genre, and it may be a bigger success this time around. Number 2, Colin Firth and Benedict Cumberbatch lead the star-studded cast. Among the big cast of 1917, Colin Firth and Benedict Cumberbatch stand out as the major marquee attractions because they've starred in their own successful movies. For instance, Firth proved his box office strength and acting prowess in 2010's historical drama film The King's Speech.
What's he say?
I don't know, but he seems to be saying it rather well.
That grossed $414 million against its $15 million budget. He also collected a number of Best Actor awards, including one from the Oscars. Firth is also part of the profitable Bridget Jones and Kingsman film series. Meanwhile, Cumberbatch headlined certified hits like the $233 million earner The Imitation Game, wherein he portrayed mathematician Alan Turing. He also scored big as the title roller in the 2006 Marvel superhero film Doctor Strange that amassed a $677.7 million box office take. However, 2017 centers on the characters of George McKay from the Captain Fantastic film and Game of Thrones cast member Dean Charles Chapman as young British soldiers given a difficult mission to fulfill. Nevertheless, Firth and Cumberbatch play pivotal roles as well as Mark Strong, Andrew Scott, and Richard Madden. Number 1. It's a World War I movie about two young soldiers fulfilling an impossible mission. It's amazing how director-screenwriter Sam Mendes turned a childhood tale told by his late grandfather Alfred into the World War I film 1917. At age 20, Alfred risked death as he ran messages for 2 days through the mud-filled craters near Ypres in Belgium and was later awarded the Military Medal for bravery during World War I. It inspired Mendes to create a screenplay with Christy Wilson Cairns. Thus, according to Mendes, 1917 is a film about a messenger who has a message to carry. It lodged with me as a child, and obviously I've enlarged it significantly, but it has that at its core. The plot follows two young British soldiers, Schofield and Blake, played by George McKay and Dean Charles Chapman, given a seemingly life and death mission at the height of World War I in 1917 to deliver a message that could save 1,600 British soldiers, including Blake's brother. The message is supposedly about calling off a deadly attack, and it's so crucial that Colin Firth's character says, "If you fail, it will be a massacre." It looks like 1917 is the most exciting film to end 2019.
Last man standing.
If you enjoyed this video, then please subscribe to our channel for your daily fix of awesome infotainment.